Hi Libras, it's such a lovely morning. I'm up early to do your reading, and you have like good news so far, at least for the beginning of January. Okay, so brace yourself. If you've been enduring a lot of pain and hardship and turmoil, the first card that I have for you, which by the way, could you hit the like or subscribe button, okay, to show your support? The first card that I have for you is the Six of Shells card, guys. This is the joy card, okay? It's possible that a new child could be coming into your life. It doesn't have to be like a new pregnancy. It could be just a child that you're caring for. It could be a childhood friend, just something innocent and joyful. It could be that you are feeling innocent and joyful since we just had a new year. So maybe perhaps life is starting to flow in your veins and you're not feeling so stuck. And just so probably you just want to laugh and be happy and joyful, okay? So that's good news starting your reading, okay? So the star card is the next card. So this is a great card to get because your dreams are coming true. Now, maybe perhaps you desire to have a child. Maybe perhaps there's something else that you desire, but the star card being in the upright means that basically you're having a dream come true. The ground is fertile for you to manifest what you desire. And it could have to do with this full moon that we're seeing right now, okay? Which, by the way, guys, protect your energy from negative people who come around you to kind of pull you down. You know, those type of people, energetic vampires. Kind of protect your energy from those type of people and be careful how you answer people so you're not giving away your power, okay? So the star card here means your dreams and wishes are coming true. It could be in regard to a child you desire to have, or you know what? Actually, so Libras, okay. So an example for many readings, I have been seeing this Queen of Shells. I'm sorry, I said Queen of Shells, Queen of Gems card in the reverse. Okay, there are I think for Libras, more importantly, you guys, there have been issues with children. So, okay, that's what I think this is about. This may not be a pregnancy, okay? There are many Libras who've endured some type of negative issue surrounding your children, and it may not be your fault. It has something to do with the powers that be and things being manipulated and injustices that are going on. So you may be receiving good news in regard to that issue because apparently you've been hoping and praying for something to change in regard to children, okay? Guys, so I totally understand what you guys are feeling in that regard. So maybe there's hope that your desire, whatever injustice you experience, may be corrected during January, okay? So I'm glad I thought of that because this is my second time doing this video. So the card that I was on was, I just had the star card. Okay, the next card is the Three of Roses card. This is a card of opportunity. So you have an opportunity possibly in regard to your children coming back toward you if there was an unjust situation going on in the past. I don't know if this has to do with legal issues or other things like that. But anyway, there's opportunity around you, okay? So you're probably socializing with other people. I'm not sure if you're hoping for something in regard to having children or getting your children back through some unjust situation. But anyway, there's opportunity for you to meet people and socialize, okay? And this is a love reading. Perhaps you're looking for love. So maybe perhaps you'll be socializing and being able to find that person that you're looking for, okay? Now, this would make sense because it is right next to the Ace of Shells card, and this is a card about love, okay? You have opportunity for new beginnings in love. Now, this could be with an old partner, but I know based on a couple different signs, history in the past month, you may not want the old person back. There might be too much drama attached to that. So maybe perhaps there's a new beginning in love while you are out socializing, okay? And as I stated earlier, you have the star card. So if you've been hoping and wishing for love to come into your life, you may be getting your desires during January. So the next card is the Six of Roses card. This is a card of victory. So you could be having victory in a lot of ways because 2019 was a year of turmoil. There have been so many years of turmoil in the past. But anyway, so you may be overcoming some of that turmoil. Maybe the past couple of years you've been going through Job moments, and maybe now you're about to receive double for your trouble, It could be something that's just recent, or it could be a cumulative amount of turmoil that you've suffered, and now you're starting to get victory in that issue. Okay, so if that's the case, I'm so glad that you're getting your blessings now. Okay. Okay, so the Six of Roses card could just also be indicating marriage, okay? Because you're getting your hopes and dreams. You have the Star card, and you had a new beginning in love. So perhaps there may be marriage that is linked to this, marriage, a happy home life, something to that effect. Okay, so the next card here is the Queen of Shells card. This is a card of the empath. So whatever issue or issues that I've been discussing for you in particular, whether it's in regard to your children, whether it's in regard to marriage or love, and it could even be in regard to work also, because the opportunity card could be also in regard to like interviewing for jobs, but this is technically a love reading. So anyway, in regard to these issues, you may be able to be sensitive to other people's feelings. Okay, you may be picking up on their energies, but furthermore, you may be kind of shy to discuss how you feel about certain issues. I don't know if because they're sensitive topics, or because you learned in the past that there's injustice, and when you speak the truth, you keep getting punished. So I'm not sure if you are just observing what's going on around you and not speaking much, because you don't even know what's going to happen if you speak the truth. Okay, so I'm not sure if there's anything else I need to state about this card here. Yeah, I guess that, oh, it has to do with compassion. So you may need compassion in regards to either your children and the issues that they've been going through. You may need compassion in regard to understanding a new person approaching you in love. So that may be important, or even in a job, okay, in regard to opportunities around you. Okay, so the next card is the Four of Roses. So this confirms what I stated about the Six of Roses here. Love is approaching you in January, and marriage. Okay, so it could be having victory in regard to your children, in regard to your career, and in regard to love. So it's like you have a total thumbs up so far for January in your reading. Okay, and so the respect card means that you may meet someone who values and appreciates you and respects you as a person, and maybe perhaps could develop a long-term relationship with you. And so marriage is like kind of in the cards for you. Maybe that's what you desire. So the next card is the Fool card. So the Fool card is about trusting and taking a leap of faith toward the things that you desire. So in this case, Libra, it seems like you desire children, perhaps. You may desire, well, it may not be new children, it may be your own children. The other thing that you may be taking a leap toward is marriage, okay? It may not be, it could be a new beginning in love if you have a good relationship with your past person, but it could just also be something new where you are socializing and you meet someone new, okay? But you are taking a leap of faith, okay? And people may be telling you the truth in regard to these issues that I'm bringing up to you, okay? You may be telling them the truth too, but because you have the empath card here, I think you're kind of scared to speak your truth. And it's possibly because you don't know, like I said, what type of negative repercussions come from that. So you probably are just observing. So this is so interesting, okay? So Libra, you may be empathetic right now. You may be picking up on other people's feelings right now. You may be desiring marriage, okay? And so you're taking a leap of faith toward what you desire. Maybe you met someone while you were socializing, and this person is very similar to you, okay? So this is the Queen of Shells, and here we have the King of Shells. So it's one of two possibilities. It's either that this is your spouse, and you're having a new beginning with your spouse, or it's a new person coming into your life, and you are desiring marriage. But the point here is that you're in Queen of Shells energy, you're an empath, and then here's the King of Shells, who is the visionary. Both of you guys are empathetic, okay? You're both sensitive to other people's feelings, okay? And so let me put down the Queen. Is there anything I need to tell you about the King of Shells? So the King of Shells, like, he's kind of artistic. He's happy, he's trusting. And basically, he has strong feelings, so he may be strongly drawn to certain people as opposed to other people because he's using his intuition. So I'm not sure if these two are married. Sometimes the respect card comes in between, well, it comes behind a couple who are married. The respect card came in the middle here along with the Fool card. So in this case, I don't really think that these two are married, okay? Because we had the Queen of Shells here, and she's the empath. Then we had respect, so she's desiring a certain type of relationship, and then she's taking a leap of faith. So I don't really think these two are married. And then we have the King of Shells, okay? So, all right. So the next card after the King of Shells is the Prince of Gems. The Prince of Gems is a builder. And so in this case, I kind of wonder if this means that the Queen of Shells and the King of Shells are trying to build something together. I don't know if it's a house or a relationship, okay? Now this Prince of Gems card in the upright, he's supposed to be someone that's dependable, that you can trust in, and he's supposed to do good work. And let me see. So I don't know if in between the two, the Queen and the King of Shells, if they're saving money together to build a house or if they're just trying to build a relationship, okay? I also don't know if this is the energy of the King of Shells and his energy is shifting from being empathetic and feeling very strongly to attempting to build something, okay? So the next card, the Eight of Wings card, is about indecision, okay? Now, it could be that this King of Shells is, as I stated, he has strong feelings, so he knows what he's drawn to versus what he's not drawn to, okay? So his energy could have shifted to a builder, okay? So I don't know if this is his work energy where he's building something, like the King of Shells could be his personal energy, personality energy, that he's just able to be intuitive. But here he is in, I think this is his money energy, because Prince of Gems is like Prince of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so so that's the masculine's energy, but he is indecisive about something, okay? The Eight of Swords here, Eight of Swords, this is the Eight of Wings, but it's like the Eight of Swords card. So this card means being bound up, okay? And restricted, I'm saying refined. He's bound up by something, and it's likely marriage, okay? So behind this Eight of Wings or Eight of Swords card, we have the Princess of Gems, okay? So what's going on here is there is someone who is married. I don't know if they're two different couples. I don't really know what's going on. I didn't really clarify this. So it almost looks like they're two different couples. But as I stated, it seems like the Queen of Shells, the empath, the feminine empath, she desires a marriage. Okay? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that, so the Queen of Shells is empathetic. The King of Shells is a visionary. These two are a good match, probably a perfect match, but I don't think they're married, okay? So I'm going to put the Queen of Shells down. Okay, so Libra, I think you're in Queen of Shells energy, okay? So you desire to be with a person. You may be taking a leap toward a person, but this King of Shells, maybe perhaps that was their sun sign energy or something, where they both are intuitive, okay? But here we have possibly the same king. This is his work energy, and he's Prince of Gems, okay? So he is married to someone already. That's unless we have two couples, and then if we have two couples, I don't know, because behind this Prince of Gems we have indecision, okay? So I honestly think that Libra, you're interested in a married man during the month of January. And so he's indecisive. He's trying to figure out, should I go with this person who's my perfect match, or should I go with this person I'm already dealing with, who I'm already in a marriage with, okay? So the person that the masculine that is interested in Libra, or Libra is interested in the masculine, he's married to a princess of gems, okay? Or tied to a princess of gems. And so this card is a card of the ingenue, and she is basically very strongly tied to the earth. This is an earth energy card, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. She is a person who would be very, very happy taking care of animals, you know, being a florist, you know, just kind of a person who's very, very comfortable in earth elements. And so the Prince of Gems here, he's a builder. This is their monetary energies. I'm not sure how to best explain it. I see what's going on, but I don't know how to best explain it to you. Let me see. So anyway, I'm just going to go to the next card. So we have the Eight of Shells card here, Sacrifice. So I think that that was the storyline behind the King of Shells, that he's married to a Princess of Gems, okay? So he's indecisive, and he's trying to figure out what should he choose. What is he going to lose? What is he going to keep, okay? And the Eight of Shells card is like the Eight of Cups card, so it could be that he's deciding to separate himself from someone. So the next card here is the Strength card in the reverse. So someone is finding themselves feeling weak, okay? So the Strength card is about, I think it's about basically, it's about wisdom, okay? Using wisdom to try to figure out what does he want to do. The reason why I say that is because he's intuitive. He knows what he desires in his heart, but he's trying to figure out, like, you know, should I be the bigger person and do the right thing and stay where I am, or should I follow my heart? Okay. Let me see. So, okay, one more thing that I would state. This relationship here, the Princess of Gems, she's a Princess of Gems, and so she's a Princess of Pentacles. I'm not sure if that's Page of Pentacles, okay? So that's not really King of Pentacles, but compared to the builder, maybe perhaps this princess has money. So I'm trying to figure out, is there a reason that he's staying with this person because of money? So he has a codependency on this person that he's married to due to monetary reasons. And really and truly, he's artistically inclined and just intuitive. So that was a Strength card. The next card is the Possessiveness card, the Four of Gems in the reverse. Okay, so this card is about basically taking care of your home environment. I feel like there's like an uncertainty with this reading. There was a lot of uncertainties of who's staying with whom, and a lot of back and forth energies going on. So the Four of Gems, this is like the Four of Pentacles. Okay, it's kind of like trying to hold on to money for security. Okay, so that's making sense. So it's almost as if this King of Shells is not in love with this Princess of Gems because they don't really have the same energy as each other. I have a hair in my hand. Hold on. Hold on one second. I was playing with my hair. Okay, so anyway, the King of Shells does not have the same type of energy as the Princess of Gems, okay? He's kind of staying with her because he's married to her, and he probably feels stuck and bound. And let me see. He has a triumph in regard to this issue. I wonder, what does he choose to do, okay? The Ace of Wings, he speaks his truth about what is going on, what's in his heart, what does he desire. Let me see what happens next, okay? So he's in the Emperor energy, so he's kind of standing in his power, okay? And he's probably just expressing himself. in explaining to his wife or something, like probably he loves her, he appreciates her. I'm not sure. Before I speak, let me grab the next card, okay? Because the next card is the Tower card, okay? It's a card of crisis. So the Emperor, the masculine, the King of Shells, he speaks his piece to his wife and says, you know what, I love you. I really appreciate that you've been in my life for all of these years. But I feel like we're not similar. We're not connected. I'm not sure what he's saying, but it may sound something like that, okay? And I'm not telling you guys what to say in your relationship. I'm explaining what the cards mean, okay? So anyway, as he explains his feelings because he's in his power and he's, I don't know, he's being I don't know, the boss? I don't know. So, okay, the Emperor. Basically, he's explaining his feelings and it's causing a tower moment in his household, okay? And I'm not sure if the king is the one who's separated. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get the story straight. Behind this Princess of Gems, we have the Eight of Shells card. So I'm not sure if the Princess of Gems has already left. I don't really know. It's like I said, it's a lot of complicated energies, and this is not a personal reading, so I'm not gonna figure out every detail. If it were personal, I'd probably get down to the bottom of it. But for this general reading, it could be possible that his wife already left him in the past. I'm not sure if she left him in regard to money and went to someone else, or this is something. It seems like it's something that's going on right now. So anyway, there's a tower moment. After the tower moment, there is satisfaction, fulfillment, okay? So, Nine of Cups, abundance, dreams coming true, okay? So, I'm assuming that the King of Shells is going toward the love of his life. And so the next card here is the Princess of Roses, okay? So this could be the energy of the Queen of Shells. This could be your energy, Libra, because you had the opportunity at the beginning of the month reading to socialize. So perhaps you're getting out there and socializing and enjoying your life, because as I stated, 2019 was probably a hard year. Likewise, the previous few years have been kind of hard. So Libra, you're probably very adventurous. You're very flirty. You're having fun. You're just basically living life because for some reason you haven't had the opportunity to really enjoy yourself in a while. So this is good energy for you. Let me see how does that affect the dynamics of this reading. Okay, Justice. So maybe perhaps you guys explain to each other, how do you feel? Like, I'm really into you, and then the masculine may say, well, I'm into you too, something to that effect. So in regard to the masculine, he may be having abundance or dreams coming true. As far as the feminine, I'm not sure if she's getting justice as far as legal paperwork also. Because recall at the beginning of the reading, you guys had the Joy card. So in regard to the situation, in regard to your children, or just in regard to love, you may be getting justice, Libra. Besides that, your card is the Justice card, okay? So it's looking good for you in January as far as your dreams and desires being fulfilled after years of turmoil, or at least months and weeks of turmoil, okay? So the Seven of Roses is the next card. So this is a card about courage. This may be about trusting in the process of everything coming back in line and all of these troubles and trials being a blessing in your life as everything that's good comes back to you, okay? So, but it also could have another meaning, okay? So it really depends. The Seven of Roses could be this. Well, let me think about it for a minute. Now I'm going to stick with the first meaning I gave to you, okay? So the Seven of Roses. All right. So basically, the next card here is the Death card. The Death card is about a transformation. So remember earlier I stated something about Job, if you're biblically literate. You know how Job lost everything that he had and then it was returned back to him twice. So Libra, as you're going through this transformational process, it's almost like you need courage, because I don't know if you're so happy you want to cry. You know, I really don't know, but it's almost like it's almost like you won a contest and you're jumping up and down screaming and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I won. Like you're so happy and it's causing a change in your heart. And if you were shy, okay, so if you were in this Queen of Shells energy where you're feeling scared to tell the truth because you kept getting punished for telling the truth, it's almost like you're transforming out of that and becoming alive one more time, okay? Because you're coming out of tribulation and you're going into the light. I'm not going to say going into the light, that sounds badly, but you're basically you're able to celebrate and have joy. So this reading is making sense. You see this joy card, it can mean so many things. It's supposed to mean innocence and children, but here I think it's about restoration, okay? It's almost like you're celebrating because you're like, thank God, even though I suffered and I went through all of this, you know, bad energy and people who didn't mean me well, there are blessings that are coming to restore me back to the person I used to be, okay? So Libras, you guys are celebrating and you're happy because you're seeing blessings come back to you and the things that you lost are coming back to you and it's making you rejoice. So the High Priestess card here is about intuition, okay? And so it's almost like, okay, I learned a lot from these bad experiences. I'm pretty sure you don't want to repeat it again. I'm not sure if secrets are coming out. And so this is the end of January. So this is the last card for January for you. So basically you're just figuring out, wow, I was pushed to grow through all of this turmoil, okay? So for your February, you guys have a couple extra cards. I gave you more cards than maybe some other signs. So the Prince of Wings is the next card for you. So this is for your February energy. So this is the Challenger. Okay, this is like a protector. This is an ambitious person who's in your life. He may be trying to protect you. And he may be your friend. He may be very intelligent, entertaining. Let's see. So we have the Magician card. So someone is trying to manifest something. And so the previous card was the Challenger. He may be trying to manifest something with you, maybe, Libra. Or maybe it's with himself, okay? So we have a change of energy. This Prince of Wings, he's kind of young. He's a protector. And like I said, he's very knowledgeable. He likes to match people up, like he's like a matchmaker. Well, he is manifesting something for himself. And that's like a change in his wealth status, okay? Or maybe in just in general in regard to his status. So maybe instead of being a prince, he wants to be known as a king to increase his status, okay? And his power. So also the Prince of Wings, as far as his commitments go, I'm not so sure about his commitments. He's upright, so he's not very much of a committed person. And so the change in his energy is into a King of Gems, okay? This King of Gems really loves his wife, okay? So the masculine that Libra is interested in, or is interested in Libra, this King of Shells, he may have been non-committal in the past, even though he was possibly married. But now all of a sudden his energy is transforming into a person who has wealth, status, and a committed relationship that he really enjoys being in. So the next card is the Ten of Roses reversed. And this is a card about stress, but at least the card is in the reverse. So basically this means that there are a lot of burdens, but because this card is in the reverse, maybe perhaps some of those burdens are being put down. Or maybe perhaps there just is even excess stress, okay? Let me see. The stress card has to do with, okay, if you have too many burdens, it's possibly a good idea to take time to spend with your loved ones and not just continue to be stressed out. Let me see what else. So basically, Yeah, basically don't have too many commitments. Don't take on any new commitments. And that's in regard to this King of Gems. So he has a lot of burdens. He has wealth, he has status, and he is probably in love with his wife. But, okay, so what that's explaining is that the person that's interested in you, Libra, this could be the King of Shells energy here. He has a lot of burdens, and because of that, let me see what happens next. So the next card is the Three of Gems in the reverse. This is a card of work. It's in the reverse, so it's stating like maybe perhaps a partner is not sharing the workload, and maybe perhaps that. So this could be about this Princess of Gems here, the wife of the King of Shells. Maybe perhaps she wasn't sharing the workload with the king, and because of that, that could have been causing problems. Okay. The next card that we have is a generosity card. So let me see, Three of Gems. Okay, this Three of Pentacles here. It says Three of Gems, but it's Three of Pentacles. It could be a lack of cooperation, collaboration, and that's why the king had too many burdens. He wasn't being helped by his spouse or partner. So it's as if he wants to make an investment in, I'm not sure if you, Libra. Let me see, Six of Gems. I'm going to tell you the next card coming after it. So it's as if he wants to make an investment in someone. He's looking for a good person to make an investment in. And the Sun card here just has to do with peace, joy, happiness. It could have to do with vacations. It could have to do with a pregnancy. But it's good energy. It's like, as I stated for you, Libra, you guys have endured a lot of things, and it's almost like this January 2020, it's like you guys are celebrating. So this is still February energy. So you may have someone willing to invest in you and shine a little light on your world and make you happy, okay? So you could be feeling happy. I already said you're probably so happy you want to scream. You're like, yay, I'm getting my joy back. I'm getting my, this back, my that back. All of these things that you lost. You're like, yay. And you're just having a celebration. But here we have this card. This card keeps coming up in probably 4 readings, 3 to 4 readings. Okay, we have the Queen of Gems in the reverse, okay? So I'm not sure if this is the energy that you've been feeling in your work life or in general. Libra, this is the nurturer reversed, okay? So maybe perhaps you're so busy you're having to outsource a certain task in your home because you've been really, really busy. So I'm not sure what else I have to say. I guess it's just saying that you're really busy. The person approaching you could be really busy. But yeah, I'm just going to state that you may be feeling out of sorts. Like I'm having a lot of celebration for you guys and saying, yay, you're getting your stuff back and you should be happy and celebrating. But there's still something that's unsettled. It seems like in regard to your home life, it's almost like you are used to living a certain type of life and that's thrown out of whack. So maybe perhaps in a lot of these readings, there's stay-at-home moms that are feeling upside down. And that's why I keep getting this card in my readings. So the next card following the Queen of Gems in the reverse has to do with the King of Roses upright. So I just keep picking up that the masculine energy is pretty busy. This king, he leads a couple teams in regard to his work life. And so he's a pretty busy guy. He is looking for a loyal partner, okay? And well, he's very caring about other people, so he is social, and he's a fire sign energy. So this is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy. I'm sorry, I'm moving my card. Okay, so this king is next to the Libra's energy. This could be the masculine that's interested in Libra, or Libra's interested in this masculine. So I'm going to put them together and see what's going on. because previously we had a King of Gems who wanted to make an investment. So if he wanted to make an investment, then it could be possible that it's in you, Libra, and now you're the Queen of Gems, but you're in the reverse position. So now the masculine energy comes in fiery and passionate, and I'm not sure, he's looking for loyalty. So that's what I'm getting from that card. Okay, so the next card here is the Wheel of Fortune, and this card is about luck, okay? So someone's making an investment. I'm not sure if this is in regard to work or love, because we did have the work card in the reverse and we had generosity, so it's kind of like a payout. I'm not sure. So this there's some luck. The luck card is following the passionate Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy king here, the motivator. So his luck is on the up and up, basically. And what is he going to do with that better luck that he has right now? He is becoming independent. I'm not sure if he is fully... Okay, so the Justice card that we had earlier could be in regard to maybe some type of divorce or separation or something. That's legal paperwork that was maybe attained by the King of Shells or the Prince of Gems earlier. So I'm not sure if the masculine who's interested in Libra at this point, he's in fiery, passionate energy, and now maybe he is independent. That's why his luck increased, because maybe he was in an unhappy relationship or his person had already walked away from him. Okay, so the next card is the Princess of Wings. Okay, so this is either a message of, I'm not sure if this will be paperwork is completed. I'm not sure if this is a secretary at work, because we have a team leader. The King of Roses is a team leader. So I'm not sure if this team leader, he could be like a CEO, CFO, supervisor, boss, manager, someone to that extent. But so he is either getting a message, sending a message, or this could be his secretary. He's in independent energy, so maybe perhaps this is someone he's interested in. Okay, so the next card is a reevaluation. This could be, I'm not sure if we're talking about work or if we're talking about love, okay? It's a love reading, but it seemed like it had a bit of work mixed into it. So the Four of Shells card is about a reevaluation. So something, I'm not sure if being single, okay, so this was a King of Roses. I'm not sure if he's reevaluating, hey, do I really actually want to be single? Does this feel good? Does it not feel good? Is it harder to attain love now? Or I'm not sure if that's what he's reevaluating. I'm not sure if he's reevaluating whether or not he should make an investment in you, Libra, because the Queen of Gems in the reverse came before the King of Roses. But the reevaluation card comes after the Messenger card, okay? So I don't know if this is like a work evaluation on a secretary or something. I don't know if this is a secretary or... Okay, so someone's being... maybe they are getting a different type of treatment from the previous treatment they were getting. Maybe perhaps their status increased, improved. I know the King of Roses, his status, his luck improved, okay? And as his luck improved, maybe, I just wonder, is he interested in a secretary or something, okay? So the next card is Ten of Gems, Protection. Okay, so these energies, they were kind of strange. I didn't 100% understand them, so I do have clarifying cards, but it's just in general to kind of figure out what was going on. Okay, what I think is going on is this King of Roses, and I'm not sure if these are different people in Libra's life, so you're just noticing different situations going on, or if this is the same person's energy that's shifting during the reading. So there's a King of Roses in a work environment. He is lucky at the moment. He's independent. He could be interested in someone who is very, let me see, extroverted and communicates a lot. It could be his secretary at work. So he may be reevaluating that person and saying, you know what, that person, I like that person. Let me give that person a try. And so protected, this is 10 of Gems, 10 of Pentacles. It has something to do with income and family finances being protected. Okay? So yeah, it seems like somebody's getting a work evaluation. Okay? And so signals, 8 of Roses. Someone is getting, this is a love reading, so someone may be getting an I love you, but because it sounds like this is work, someone is getting a message from their work situation, and it's a good message, okay? It's a good message about their status in the company that is protected, okay? Let's see. So the next card is the 10 of Shells reversed. This is a card of success, okay? But it's in the reverse, okay? This is like 10 of Cups. It's supposed to be like a happy family. And that's, if we're talking about family, we could be talking about work, okay? But it's kind of in the reverse. So, I don't know what, it's almost like a situation that looks happy but may not really actually be happy. Let me see what follows it to see if I understand better. Okay, we have the difficulty card in the reverse, okay? So we have a couple of reverse cards, and let me see. So this is like 10 of Swords, something like a betrayal. We have the 10 of Cups card. Family life is maybe not so perfect. And something about a betrayal. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is in regard to this Princess of Wings. So there's a feminine energy. She may be extroverted. She may be a secretary. And so maybe perhaps she's going through some type of family difficulty and or a betrayal. Okay. So the next card here is the 9 of Roses reversed. It's a card of habits. So this has to do with some type of habits being improved for, I guess, I don't know if this is for work, because it sounds like we're talking about work instead of love at the moment, but I'm not really sure, okay? So some type of habits, like it could be, you know, if this was about love, this could be like exercising. This could be about, you know, just doing things to improve, like to help you reach your goals, okay? But this sounds like this is about work habits, okay? That are being improved. They need to be improved. Okay, so the next card here is the Ace of Gems reversed. And this is a card of reward. So it's almost like you do get a reward, but the reward may have a drawback or two. So if this is in regard to work, somebody's status is being protected. They're having issues in their family or with a betrayal. They're improving their work habits, and or there's a reward for it, but it may not be 100% happiness and joy. It may have a drawback to it. Okay, and then the final card for this reading for February for Libras is the Empress card. The Empress card here, it was kind of horizontal. So this card could mean we already had a possibility of pregnancy at the beginning of the reading, although I think that was not necessarily a pregnancy. It depends. If you wanted a personal reading, you would know for definite what applies to you. But for this reading, this may have to do with the habits card in the reverse. So maybe perhaps if this last part of this reading is about a work situation, someone is shopping and purchasing a lot of clothes and making improvements to themselves. And maybe if it's in relation to their home life, maybe perhaps they're fixing up their home. Okay, so I don't think I need the clarifying cards because I do think I kind of figured out what was going on. But just in case you're curious, we had the Ten of Cups card coming out horizontally. So because I couldn't figure out what was going on with this King of Roses, because I wasn't sure if he was like cheating with the secretary at first when I first saw the cards. So I wasn't sure if the Princess of Wings was someone he was interested in, but he was already married to someone. Okay, so I was trying to clarify. So what is going on with the King of Roses is that his home and family life is probably okay. What else is going on for him? Okay, the Page of Pentacles card here. So he may be hearing good news about his money situation. Okay, or he may be putting in work and effort to make more money. Okay, so the next card was the Strength card. He may be gaining self-control in regard to certain issues that were maybe causing a problem in the past. Okay. And now we have the Nine of Cups card here. And this card is about abundance coming in, abundance dreams coming true. Okay. And then the final card is the Six of Wands. And this card is a card of victory and or possibly marriage. Okay. So, and that's my tummy growling. I didn't eat breakfast yet. So, the King of Roses, the person who could be possibly interested in a Libra, seems like, I don't know if this is like a Libra reading and a cross readers reading. I said cross reader, cross watchers reading. Okay. So yeah, I didn't understand those cards that were in the reverse, so that's why I had to clarify them. So hopefully you guys understand. And I'm putting in a lot of work. So guys, can you please hit the like button and subscribe and share with your friends and family or your social network, okay? To show your appreciation. If you'd like to make a donation, look in the description box below, okay? So thank you for listening and have a good day, okay? Have a good morning too. All right.